It's no good. They know where we are. Surrender.
Yes, it's the Benny Hill Show, with hosts of your all-time favorites, including the Swinging Crystal.
And to resist, so I tried. But if I didn't continue...
Gore and Zola. Mrs. Gibson. With her trombone, the lovely Marianne Faithfull. Duo Dino. Irene Gold Posa. And the man himself, Benny Hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is not generally known that the island of Luana, or Polynesia to be Pacific, oh God, has the largest female population in the world. When I say large, I don't mean numbers, I mean they are big. God, they are big! Oh, the pains are coming back. But the average size of the average Luanese woman is 52. 19, because nothing will grow in the shade out there. 38, but of course they are not everyone's cups of tea. But personally, I look at it like this. They make my wife look like a midget, because my wife's only about so high. God, she is stupid. The other day they gave her the key to the city. She locked herself out. Thank God. But while I was in Luana, I had the pleasure several times of meeting the chief there and his 17 wives. 17, God, all that meat and no potatoes. He was a funny little fellow, white hair and wizened old little gnarled hands, about 30. And he wrote a very beautiful song once, and it was only 4 verses long, and I have translated it into English. In English, it is called, "She was only a stockbroker's daughter, but everyone got his share." Please yourself. Well, he wrote these 4 verses, and before he could write the 5th verse, he got trapped in a revolving door with 2 hula-hula dancers. Big ones! And he was massaged to death. If you gotta go, that's the way to go, ain't it? However, I'm going to sing his song. Now, there's only 4 verses. Not quite cute. So here we go with his Luanese. On the beach in Waikiki, there lives a lovely maid who cannot keep her body still when her favorite song is played. But if you sing the chorus in Hawaiian, they say that she'll appear. Not only will she dance, but she'll give you her souvenir. Her song goes, "Uanane, ulawane, ulawane, na eh, ulawane, alama anane, ulawa no no ne."
Manuna?
Peter. No. You know. Ronnie, a little bit quicker. One day she bought a book so she could learn to water ski. Then she spent a fortnight looking for a sloping sea. But when she doodles in her long grass skirt, the excitement never stops. And all the farmers say they love the way that she rotates her crops. But you Companies are taking them and cover them with chocolate. Drinking like the new
Manuna?
Like a pigeon on a hot pavement. Love to see her in 3D. That's my room number. Third verse. We lay upon the sand one day beneath the cloudless skies. I bought her a crimson rose to match her bloodshot eyes. Oh, won't you get a little bolder, my shy young thing, I said. She got a little bolder and she dropped it on my head. All I want to leave, what we want is what I need.
Manuna?
Reminds me I must get some hot cross buns fruit. Hang on to your hernia belts. Fourth and last verse, okay. She said you give me half a crown and I will read your palm. Then she saw my love line went halfway up me arm. So now she's changed her prices, although she's just as willing. It's big fat men at £2.10 and little boys a shilling. Come on, kids, all right! Ooh, what a nutty, I know what a nutty, I risky corsica, go and get your riggers off, I know what a I know how you feel. Well, we got the 4 verses in. We won't disappoint them. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a roll on the drum. Manuna. Just a minute. What does Manuna mean?
It is what girls say to boy while walking through cowfield. She say, don't tread in Manuna.
In 1906, George Henry Blood was employed by Lord Denby as footman, gardener and handyman. While Lady Denby's maid was a charming creature named Emily Turnbull. And on Sundays, George would entertain his lordship's guests on the flute, while Miss Emily played the virginal. She didn't fool anyone. So it came as no surprise to the village when on September the 15th, 1907, they became man and wife. Their honeymoon was spent in Bognor Regis. Emily christened her son Gavin after a sailor she once knew.
Listen to him talk.
Aye, and him only 7 years old.
There's musical he is.
Aye.
1914, and George Blood was sent to fight in German East Africa. He never returned. Instead, he married a Ubangi lady and settled in the Congo. She was an intelligent girl, not just a pretty face. Heartbroken, Emily went to live at Frinton-on-Sea. Her many kind friends set up a fund to send little Gavin to Milan, or Paris, or anywhere.
After all, boys will be boys, n'est-ce pas? But you know, as a child, Gavin was a delicate, sensitive, a rather highly strung little boy. But at this time, he was helping me to write my musique pour la danse.
You're very sweet.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, pardon. But after that, you see, he began decomposing all by himself.
1939, and war clouds were gathering. In England, young men gallantly answered the call to arms. Gavin Blood was no exception. Gavin joined the crack 5th Foot and Mouth Regiment. At ports everywhere, soldiers embarked for the front. On the dockside, crowds were singing and cheering and laughing because they weren't going. Gavin soon instilled his love of music into others. Gavin was tireless in his efforts to entertain his fellow soldiers. Gavin was sent to Colditz prison, where his music and his piano were his only escape. 2 days afterwards, Germany surrendered and Gavin settled down in Vienna.
Schön. Schön, schön. You know, during the war,